I'm Ashley Weston. I'm a celebrity menswear stylist, and I'm here joined by Antonio from Real Men Real Style.
Hello, everybody.
I'm sure you guys already know about his channel, but if you do not, then definitely check out this link below. His channel is awesome, and I'm a huge fan anyways. Antonio, I don't know if you want to share anything to the audience about yourself.
Yeah, I'm a regular guy that uses science and military history to teach men about style, why it matters, and how to control their image.
So this video is part of the Celebrity Style series where we show the average guy how to dress like an A-list celebrity. So in this video, we're talking about James Bond's casual style. The first video in this series is actually live on Antonio's Real Men Real Style channel. So see the link below or in the video description as well. So Antonio, shall we get into it?
Let's do it.
As we talked about in our other video about James Bond and his outfit to emulate, I really love the casual outfits that Daniel Craig wears. So I wanted to recreate this one because it's just clean, simple, and it looks amazing on every guy, regardless of his age or body type. So unlike the other video where I wanted to switch out the items for more practical options, this one is already very practical aside from the shoes, but we'll get into that in a moment. So let me go enter into my studio, Antonio, and we'll get right into it.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so to recreate this look, Daniel Craig is wearing a black shawl collar cardigan that is so warm and comfy. I put my model in this one from Todd Snyder, but check the link for details about that cardigan as well as another one that I love. For his shirt, you can either go with a white Oxford button-down shirt, like I have my model in, or if you want to dress it down a little bit more, you can go with a white V-neck t-shirt like Daniel Craig wore in Casino Royale. As for the pants, tan or sand chinos are perfect. Now for the shoes, Mr. Bond again is wearing brown suede chukka boots, which like I mentioned in the companion video to this one, I'm not the biggest fan. So instead go with something more practical like dark brown Oxford dress shoes. I find that a lot of men have a tough time mixing their dress shoes with more casual outfits. So this is a perfect example of when to add them in. Now, if you've been a follower of mine or Antonio's for a while, then you should hopefully already have these in your closet. As for the sunglasses, Daniel Craig is wearing aviators, but depending on your face shape, may not be the best sunglasses for you. Now, Antonio, I know you did a whole thing about sunglasses and face shapes. So for my model, since he has a more oval face, I went with these squared Tom Ford sunglasses. So here's my version of Daniel Craig's outfit from Quantum of Solace. Like always, check out the link for outfit details and items that will fit any budget. All right, so Antonio, I'm so curious about your thoughts on this outfit. So let me get back to my desk and we'll discuss. Hey, Antonio.
Hey, Ashley. What are my thoughts on this outfit? It's all about practicality here. If you look at all of the items in this outfit, we're talking things that already a man probably has in his wardrobe. Maybe, it's going to be this sweater. He's not going to have this particular style, but he can either go out there and look to make this one purchase, or he could bring in something else. I think the key is we're looking at, the way that the colors are working with brown, from the tan trousers to the brown dress shoes, which you substituted for the suede. But I also think, I just put out a video about dress boots. And I think that, for a guy maybe that wants a more rugged look, he could simply bring in a pair of dress boots. He could, bring back the chukkas, which I know you're not a fan of suede, but some guys out there already have some, or they love it, and they want to add this to the wardrobe. So that's what's so cool about this, is they already have a lot of this. The simple shirts, and you talked about changing out, with the V-neck, but most guys have a white shirt. You could actually probably even bring in maybe a light blue, or maybe even something with a pattern, with a white, with a check pattern on it. So many different ways you could make this outfit yours. Even the sweater, if it's too warm for it, you could even bring in something more lightweight, or maybe even a sports jacket where, just keep the color, go with something similar in color and bring in a sports jacket.
Those are all really great suggestions. And that's actually one of the reasons, a huge reason why I love this outfit, is because you could do so much and switch so many things out to create other outfits and to just make it more comfortable for you or the environment that you live in.
And we've talked about it in the other video, which I know you linked to down below, in which we covered a more, I would say that type of outfit was a bit more masculine, was maybe it was darker, it had more of a monochromatic look to it. This one right here has the clear break. So I would say maybe the only build that I would say needs to be careful of this, if you've got a wide midsection, this would be something that you want to really, maybe in that case, definitely a jacket, because you want something that builds up the shoulders. But I think for thinner men, learning how to layer like this, for smaller men, for regular sized guys, this is going to be a great look.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't have said it better. So like I said, this video is part of our Celebrity Style series. That's like a mouthful. Say that one really quickly a couple times.
Celebrity Style series. There we go.
Celebrity Style series.
Celebrity Style series.
The other James Bond video is currently live on the Real Man Real Style channel, so make sure to check out the link below or in the video description. And my article for this video, with all the good product links and all that good stuff, is currently live on ashleyweston.com. Thanks again, Antonio, for joining us.
Ashley, thank you for having me.
Bye. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.